Cloud computing. You've heard the term before, and many large application-making companies are heading this direction. But is it ready to take over your personal and business data? I'm Brian Siegfried with Akron News Now and Geeking Akron. Cloud computing is the industry term for hosting your programs and data, not on your desktop, laptop, portable device, or even the servers at your place of work. Rather, they're stored and executed remotely over the internet on vast server farms that you connect to via a web browser, a virtual private network, or a modem. There are some great benefits to cloud computing: lower hardware maintenance, and the software is constantly being upgraded with the latest and greatest patches and such, and everyone is always on the same version of the program. Detractions of this type of service are the fact that you usually don't have direct control over your data, and you are generally reliant upon your business's internet connection to get anything done. No bandwidth pipe, even for a short time, can completely knock your productivity into a cocked hat. But as internet access has become nearly ubiquitous in as many homes and businesses as water and electricity, this hasn't stopped the growth of cloud services from growing. Indeed, Amazon, Microsoft's cloud computing network, and Google alone will likely reap a majority of their revenue from their respective companies within a decade if their plans pan out. But people still have misgivings about relinquishing local control of their programs and data, and for good reason, like technical glitches for one, and by capricious change in hosting agreements and policies for another. Like the Amazon Kindle, the ebook reader that allows a person to download books and content to be downloaded to a total device, after judging that books sold by Amazon to have suspect copyright provenance, in this case George Orwell's 1984, ironically enough, Amazon deleted that content, paid for by the consumer already, directly from the devices without warning, while in some cases deleting additional content not owned by Amazon, as well like some kids' homework, according to a recent lawsuit. Glitches recently pulled all users' data from Microsoft-powered T-Mobile Sidekick smartphones for several days, and rumor has it that Inside Sabotage was the culprit. One might consider if it would have been less damaging for their consumers if their data had been stored locally on the device. One incident, like a phone being stolen, results in one consumer's loss of information. On the cloud level, one successful incident results in everyone losing everything. Here at the Akron Radio Center, we mainly store everything locally, but we're making very small, cautious steps towards some cloud services, but as yet nothing mission critical. At least not until we see hosting companies making additional strides in security, reliability, and nailing down their service policies. Our head news guy Ed Esposito remarked to me recently that cloud computing implies that it's always raining somewhere, and we don't want to be under that storm. While I don't consider cloud to be quite that ominous overall, I agree that we'd better take an umbrella just to be sure. Part of these steps includes making sure that you have recent local backups of whatever is stored on your cloud computing accounts, and that you have at least a few machines around that have the software to load and run that data in the event of a disaster. Make sure that you even have access to your data, by the way, and verify that your terms of service agreements with the hosting companies include access to the backups and that the service host does not claim ownership of your data as well. There are some that do this. Read the fine print. That's all for now. I'm Brian Siegfried.